Conferência de imprensa com Aleksandar Kovacevic, apurado para a final neste Indoor Oeiras Open 2. Aleksandar, congrats for the win. A tough one out there today. First thoughts on the match, please.
Yeah, it was very physical. I got broken, I think, for the first time today, and it was quite a bit of times. I don't know how many times exactly, but credit to Alexi because he returned very well. Also, I didn't serve as good as I have been this whole week, but that's how it goes sometimes, and I'm happy to still have gotten through even with that. But it was tough. I'm very good friends with Alexi, so when I saw that I had to play him, I was happy, obviously, that he was for him to make the semifinals, but also bittersweet because I had to play against him. It's never fun to play against a friend. So, but at the same time, you know, we're friends. We'll hang out before, go to war against each other, and then get a beer afterwards. That's how it goes in this life. It's pretty common that it happens. So, just have to deal with it.
Another great return tomorrow. And a player that I believe you had match point against him when you lost in 3 sets a couple of years ago. So
yeah,
revenge time tomorrow.
Hopefully, I played him on grass the last time I think we played, and right before Wimbledon, and I had been on kind of like a losing streak and was hoping that match or that tournament was going to turn around, and didn't end up being so. He saved match points in some incredible shots, if I remember. I think I had a couple match points. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, it was tough to lose that one because I had already lost like 5, 6 in a row before that. So it was tough, but looking forward to hopefully getting on the other side of that tomorrow.
So are you in the better shoes this time with a winning streak? You know.
Yeah, I mean definitely, but I think we both are because that was the first round match I think, and this is a final. So obviously both were playing pretty good this week and enjoying the conditions. So. Final is very different than the first round, just in many ways, and one of the ways is that both players are pretty confident and kind of very comfortable in the courts. First rounds can be kind of you don't know where you're going to get kind of thing from both players, but we definitely had a quality match last time too, so but we'll be different. So yeah.
New Yorker with a certain background.
Yeah.
Serbians used to be known for their 20 backhands, right?
Serbian, yeah, it seems so, for sure.
Bar Dusan Lajovic.
Yeah.
Tell me some more about your upbringing and as a tennis player.
Yeah, I mean, I was born in New York City. My dad is from Belgrade. My mom's from traveling Bosnia, but her family lived in Italy, so I didn't really go to Bosnia ever, but I went to Serbia where my dad's family lives. Haven't been back there in a long time other than just now for the Belgrade Open a couple of weeks ago. Mainly because my dad doesn't have much family left there anymore, and then a lot of the tournaments are on red clay. I just haven't played much on red clay in my life. I grew up in New York where it was all kind of like this, indoor hard courts, and then in college, you know, we don't play at all on clay. So I played college tennis for 4.5 years. So maybe one day I will be more comfortable on clay, but for now I'm picking more tournaments that are suited to, I guess, my game a little more. But yeah, I mean, upbringing wise, I started playing tennis in Central Park, like 5 minutes walk from where I lived. And my dad was a big fan of, I guess, tennis and Federer, and so like he modeled my game around Federer, and yeah, kind of got me playing. And my parents were a big, obviously, part of why I played tennis in the first place. They were also ping pong players. I mean, not just growing up, but like semi-pro, pro ping pong players. I haven't actually asked them too much about their background with that, but that's definitely how the racket sport came to be.
Mm-hmm. Some young Americans down under playing quite well.
Yeah.
What do you think of this new crop, Alex Michelsen and Leonard Team?
Yeah, I mean they're quite talented players. I don't really know this Lerner very well, and they're a little bit, I would say, too young for me. The youngest I know is probably Ben Shelton pretty well. It's tough to say how good they are relative to the very, very top because it's only like the test is really for them like when they start to play the Sinner Alcaraz of the world, which you know some of them have, and you know Lerner just beat Medvedev, who's been at the top of the game. But obviously they're good enough to be playing a lot of them top 10 tennis, especially. I mean, Tommy's about to be top 10 in the world next week, no matter what happens, I think. So they're there. Just, I don't know, when it comes to actually being a Grand Slam champion, number one in the world, that's a little bit of a different conversation. It's hard for me to say because I'm also far from that level. I don't know what it takes at the very, very top of the game. I don't know how much better, Sinner, Alcaraz are than the rest of the field. They're winning, a lot out of it, but it's hard to say.
Thank
Good.
you.
Thank you guys.